Dealing with a driveway gate that sags, drags, or just doesn't fit your space is incredibly frustrating. I bought the top 5 telescopic gates and driveway barriers on the market right now, so you don't have to waste your money guessing which one works. I tested these hands-on, installing them, dragging them across concrete, and putting them through heavy weather to see which ones actually hold up. Here are the 5 best driveway gate solutions to secure your property.
Product number 1, TrueLatch Telescopic Gate Brace. When I pulled the TrueLatch Telescopic Gate Brace out of the box, the sheer weight of the heavy gauge steel stood out immediately. Holding the thick telescoping arm, I could feel this wasn't cheap stamped metal. It's commercial grade, with a rugged, rust-resistant powder coat that feels ready for brutal weather. I bolted this brace onto a massive, sagging wooden driveway gate that was literally scraping grooves into my concrete. My favorite part was how effortlessly the threaded telescopic mechanism worked. Instead of pulling down the whole fence or messing with flimsy wire turnbuckles, I just adjusted the extension arm, tightened down the heavy nuts, and watched it lift the latch end of my gate a full 3 inches. I spent the next month slamming it open and shut in the rain, and the gate stayed perfectly level and swung cleanly every single time. If you have an existing heavy wood or metal driveway gate that is sagging and dragging, this heavy-duty brace is the absolute best permanent fix you can buy. If you need a complete standalone barricade that rolls out across your driveway in seconds rather than a structural fix, this next folding model is a fantastic alternative.
Product number 2. Tiasawa Expandable Retractable Gate. For the first time, I noticed how surprisingly sturdy the aluminum alloy frame felt, despite its lightweight profile. The caster wheels are solid and roll smoothly, and the locking latches engage with a firm, confident click that lets you know it's secure. I set this up across my double-wide driveway to keep the neighborhood dogs out while I was working in the garage. The accordion-style folding mechanism is butter smooth. It glided across my textured driveway without snagging on cracks or rocks. I really appreciated the built-in locks on the bottom caster wheels. Once I locked them in place, the gate stayed put, even when heavy afternoon winds kicked up. When I was done for the day, the entire barrier collapsed down into a tiny vertical footprint that I tucked right against the side of my house. If you want a highly portable, temporary security barrier for your driveway or work zone that expands and collapses in seconds, this is an excellent low-maintenance option. Now, if you want
Product number 3, CC Boys Hardware Adjustable Anti-Sag Gate Frame. Laying the CC Boys Hardware Adjustable Gate Frame out on my driveway floor, I was immediately impressed by the thick, powder-coated steel tubing. The square steel rails felt incredibly rigid and scratch-resistant, while the included anti-sag diagonal tension cable felt like heavy-duty commercial hardware. I put this frame together to span a 5-foot driveway opening and mounted heavy wooden privacy pickets directly to it. The telescoping horizontal bars were a massive time saver, letting me slide the frame to my exact width before bolting it down. During my testing, the diagonal anti-sag cable system was the real star. By just tweaking the tensioner, I got the frame perfectly square. Even loaded down with heavy, wet lumber, the gate never dropped or dragged on the pavement over weeks of heavy daily use. If you are tackling a DIY driveway gate project and want a heavy telescoping steel frame that guarantees zero sag over the years, this kit delivers professional-grade strength. What if you just want a soft, modern barrier to keep kids and pets in the yard that completely disappears when you don't need it? That brings us to our 4th pick.
Product number 4, Extra Wide Retractable Outdoor Driveway Gate. When I handled this wide, retractable mesh driveway gate, I noticed right away how solid the reinforced aluminum mounting posts felt compared to cheap indoor baby gates. The heavy-duty, weather-resistant mesh fabric feels dense and incredibly stiff, totally built to survive outdoor sun and rain. I installed this across a wide opening where my driveway meets the backyard to keep my dogs contained. The internal spring-loaded mechanism retracts the huge span of mesh smoothly without letting it bunch up or jam inside the housing. My favorite feature is the vertical reinforcing rods built right into the fabric. They completely stopped my dogs from pushing under the bottom edge or bowing out the center. The top locking mechanism is also super intuitive. I could easily unlock it with one hand while carrying heavy bags from the car. If you need an extra wide, soft barrier driveway gate for kids and pets that rolls completely out of the way when open, this reinforced mesh gate works brilliantly. Rounding out our lineup is another massive retractable mesh barrier designed to cover the widest driveway spans with maximum ease of use.
Product number 5, Colbabe Extra Wide Retractable Gate. Holding the hardware for the Colbabe Extra Wide Gate, I loved how sleek and modern the matte black finish looked. The fabric mesh feels remarkably tough and thick to the touch, and the mounting brackets feel rock solid once anchored into your brick or timber driveway posts. I mounted this gate right across my main driveway entryway to see how it handled an extreme width. Pulling the mesh completely across the massive opening was surprisingly smooth, and the quick latch hooks caught securely into the opposite wall brackets without any wrestling. I was really impressed by how taut the mesh stayed across such a wide gap. It didn't sag in the middle or flap wildly when the wind picked up. Unlocking it quickly to pull a vehicle through took just seconds, and it rolled back cleanly into its compact side housing every single time. If you have an exceptionally wide driveway opening and want a clean, space-saving barrier that is easy to operate every day, this Colbabe gate is a fantastic investment.
That wraps up my hands-on review of the best telescopic driveway gates on the market. Whether you need a heavy-duty structural brace, a portable accordion barricade, or a quick roll-out mesh barrier, one of these 5 will secure your space perfectly. Check out the links in the description below for live prices. And I'll see you next time.